Welcome to Straight from the Muzzle, folks. We're anything but straight. My name is Space.
I'm Sparrow.
And I'm Kyra.
And we welcome you to our show, which is about what today?
Today is our Halloween special for the good old 2025. And honestly, furries and Halloween are just a perfect match.
They really are. I mean, you think about it like, where are you going to be for Halloween? My fursuit. Okay. That's pretty much what it is.
There's no better costume.
Yeah.
Than a fursuit.
God. I recently just had a Halloween party at our apartment, and I was like, what am I going to be? And my roommate was like, why don't you just wear one of your fursuits? And I was like, that feels like cheating. I'm going to be something else.
I'm going to be a whoopee cushion. I'm going to carry around a fart speaker with me.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You don't need that.
No,
Yeah,
I can make my own noises.
Yeah, precisely.
I don't think I've ever personally tried to fart into a mic and gotten it.
What kind of man are you?
I don't know. I think I've tried to, but they were like silent but deadlies. I couldn't do anything about it.
Oh, your butthole got shy.
Aww. Space is shy butthole.
Aww.
Aww.
Well, today we have a guest today.
Our poor guest.
Our poor guest is getting introduced after butthole talk. I'm so sorry.
So when we were coming up with this topic, I'm like, if I want to guess, who's the guest going to be? And I was thinking, oh my God, there's one person in the friends chat who just embodies all of Halloween. And that was Trick. So I reached out to Trick and I asked him, hey, do you want to be on the episode about Halloween? And here we are.
Here we are.
Trick, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself? You know, the general, like who you are, how long you've been in the fandom, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, so I'm Trick or Treat. I'm a half fox, half bat. Been in fandom for a little over a year at this point. I just
oh, you're new.
Yeah, no.
Oh, geez.
I've been outskirts for a very, very
You
long
are new.
Like, my first I'm in this now was when I went for Apocalypse last year because
that makes sense.
Halloween. Yeah, no, I'm a candy corn Halloween themed fox bat suitor.
Well, you know, I have an immediate question for you then, since you are so new to the fandom. Do you think your door opening moment to being an actual furry, being for Apocalypse, is what introduced you to being a Halloween themed persona?
Well, see, it was the opposite because I decided to make the suit and then I was like, I should try out a convention after I made the suit.
Oh.
So I was like, I'm about to finish it right before Halloween. There's a Halloween themed con a couple hours away. I'll just go for a day. We'll see how it goes.
Okay, cool.
Ended up going back a second day. Yeah, we went, I think it was Thursday through Sunday were the days.
Yeah.
And we went Thursday. I think that was Halloween, so we went on Halloween. And then for Sunday, I was like, well, I already have off work because I don't work on Sunday and I'm not doing anything, so I guess I'll just go back. We'll just do another 3.5 hour drive. It's fine. But yeah, no, it was super, super fun.
So you made your own fursuit.
Yes, I did. Yeah, no, that was...
Man,
It is really good.
Thank you.
It's exceptional.
How did you learn to do it?
No, this was literally just my Learn to Sew project. This is the thing. My fiance and I, we made suits together in preparation for the con.
Oh, bonding.
Yeah. So I had to figure out a way to get a sewing machine from my mother without revealing too much, to which I immediately failed. And then she found out and she was fine with it. So,
Aww,
so that was fun.
Yay.
But yeah, we kind of con crunched the suits a little bit, starting to turn a little scrungly as time goes on, but it's fine. It's fine.
It's good for them.
Working on the 2.0.
The good thing about making your own suit is that you get less scared of the scrunglies from happening because you're like, well, I built it. I know how to fix it.
Yeah, there's some scrungles in there for sure.
I just realized
part of the
eyebrows
charm.
are bats. That's so cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the eyes are definitely bats. I've seen a couple people that have that I've known for a couple months be like, I just realized the eyes are bats, and I'm like, I thought that was the most obvious part.
Well, I thought for whatever reason in my head, I thought you were just like a jack-o'-lantern, and then I looked at the suit, I'm like, that's more of a candy corn than a jack-o'-lantern. Where the hell did I get a jack-o'-lantern from?
It's both.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's both.
Oh, okay. So I wasn't
So sick.
totally off base.
No, you were right. Yeah.
That's cool, though. That's awesome. So you would have had to, learn how to do this somewhere. Did you do it via YouTube tutorials?
So I got the head base from Kloof Suits. I don't know if you've ever heard of them.
Oh, Kloof is awesome.
Yeah. So I got the head base from them, and then I got the hand paws and the tail, the patterns from Spill Grape Soda.
Oh, yeah. They do amazing work as well. I love their stuff.
It's crazy how many resources there are for new fursuit makers nowadays.
Yeah, back in the day, oh my god, it was cut a plate to make the eyes, and and like, oh, all those matrices guides, which I used and did help a ton, but now there's like YouTube tutorials and head bases and just it's so cool.
I did many not smart things. I bought a 3D printer exclusively to make the eyes.
Did you print them like
because
yourself?
Yeah, so the eyes needed to have candles in them, and I was like, well, nobody else makes candle eyes.
Oh, I just realized there are
That is
candles
so
in them.
cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that took about 7 prototypes, and I'm still not happy with them, which is why I'm making a 2.0, but it's fine.
Oh,
They blind me in anything other than bright light. But yeah, no, I did many not smart things when I made my suit, including not having a ref sheet and then commissioning a ref sheet after I made the suit. And then now the design is different, so I have to make another suit.
But that's the point of
That's so
2.0.
interesting.
Yeah.
So you created the first suit before the actual ref sheet itself,
Yes.
where most people do the ref sheet first and then go into the fursuit.
For good
Sometimes
reason.
going
That's a
in
good
blind is
idea.
fun.
Yeah, no, it was definitely a fun project going in blind for sure.
So did that ref sheet that you have, is that one that you did yourself?
No, so I found this artist on TikTok. They do, at least they did at the time. I don't know if they still do, but if you've heard of the game Cult of the Lamb.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
So they do like comics and art and stuff like that based off of them. And I was like, oh, I love their style so much. So I was like, hey, you're not even really like a furry artist, but like you do like anthro animal stuff. Can you just like make my ref sheet? And they were like, yeah, sure, why not?
You have to have a good creative eye for that though, because I feel like that style really suits your character instead of like having it be the other way around.
This style is basically what made the character, because I literally said, I have this head, I have these paws, and I have this tail. Do what you want with it, because I don't know what to do for the body. I don't know what to do for this. And they gave me the sketch, and I was like, this is perfect.
Did you tell them you wanted it to be Halloweeny?
Well, yeah, I mean, that was after I had like the head and the hand paws done, because I was like,
Oh, okay.
we went to Furpark, and I was like, all these artists that I want to get art from, they're like, and they asked for a ref sheet, and I'm like, all I have is pictures of my suit, so maybe I should get a ref sheet. And then I commissioned it like a month later.
So I have to ask, were you always a weenie? And by that I mean a Halloweenie. Were you always like a Halloween person?
Wiener,
or was it
perhaps.
because wiener even? Or was it just that, Furpark is during Halloween time?
No, Halloween's always been my favorite season. I've definitely been very, very, very Halloween oriented. I get it from my mom. She is the biggest Halloweener.
Which is why I'm sure she loved the fursuit, because that is the ultimate Halloween accessory.
Yeah, no, she loved it. I was talking to her earlier, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to record the episode today. And she's like, oh, I want to hear it. And I'm like, I don't know if it's up your alley. And she's like, I don't care. I want to hear it. I'm like, okay.
Shout out mom.
Yeah,
shout out moms who accept furrydom.
Yeah.
You guys are the best.
Sparrow, what are you doing to the notes?
How do you cross something out in Google Docs?
you go to format, and then you go to text, and then it says strike through or alt shit 5. Not
Okay.
shit. Sorry, alt
Shit.
can't even say
Sorry.
alt shit 5.
I'm sorry. I was fucking up.
I just see all this highlighting going on. I'm like, what is going on?
It's me panicking silently in the background.
clicking. Oh my god, Trick, you need to make your mom a fursuit. You should give her 1.0 and like have her pose in it. I bet she'd love
That
it.
would be
Once- Be careful though, because sometimes you put people in a fursuit and they like it too much, and then they become a furry. So you have to be careful.
Yeah. I
could see that
I don't think I want to.
happening.
I don't think I want to be bringing my mom to cons with me. That'd be interesting.
Mine has asked similar questions, and I've been like, there are things that you will see that you'll never want to.
Yeah. I
You'll
don't
never
know, really.
unsee.
Yeah, I don't know about that. But
Even when I was younger, my parents would just drop me off. I was like, you don't have to walk around.
Yeah, you don't have to see anything. Just-
I love talking to moms though. So like I've seen at BLFC like a couple of parents and their kids are a little bit younger. And so I always like talk to them and ask them like what they feel about all of this. What do they think about the furry fandom? Are you enjoying the convention? And I always just get genuinely good responses. And I'm like, why can't all parents be like you.
Right?
Just take the dive and go for it.
I had a similar experience at AC where like their daughter was like just pointing out a million things, like, oh, that's so and so, and that's so and so, and I was like, so how are you guys enjoying the con? And they're like, we just can't believe it's this big. Like, we
Yeah.
can't believe how big furry is, and it's cool. Like, I think it's really cool that you mentioned that you've only been furry official for a year or so. Like, that's really cool. I feel like I've been here forever. I feel like it's something I truly can't escape. Like, it's intertwined with my soul. But I do wonder, like, if I had found out about this at this age, would I still have like gone so hard on it? Like, would I still be as passionate, or is like nostalgia a part of it? And I try to tell myself like that's not the case, and I would enjoy it regardless.
You know what? I think it might be the opposite for a lot of people. I think having nostalgia
Really?
connected to the fandom makes them think, oh, the fandom isn't what it used to be, when in reality
That's true.
it's different. So like for me, I've been in this fandom for like 15 years, and I could definitely see nostalgia making some experiences more negative, but honestly it's just a mindset, like having to switch it in your brain and
Totally.
think, no, it's not bad, it's growing and it's changing, and that's okay, and that's normal.
100%. If
And
you have
it's
good friends,
Fast-paced
you'll have a good
change
time.
too, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've only really been in any like sort of like aware of any discourse and stuff, and it's like, yeah, I've only been here for a year, and there's a lot of stuff going on. Things are changing quite a bit.
Only on the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah, only on the internet. Go to like if you go to conventions,
Oh yeah,
have good friends. Yeah, you're free.
I've been to, what have I been to? I've been to FurPoc, I've been to A&E, I've been to, there was like a local one that was not really.
Oh, I hear
a con.
A&E is really good.
A&E was awesome.
I heard
Really
Annie's
loved it.
amazing.
We just recently went to Furrydelphia because that's like as local as you can get. It would have taken longer to go up the elevator to a room than to just drive home. So yeah. So we just decided to do the drive, and it was great. It was honestly really good. Very cheap too, because you don't have to pay for a hotel.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been
I want to
doing.
go to that one really bad.
It's
I'm from like southern part of not like I'm from like upstate New York, but the part that's like bordering Pennsylvania, so that's very close.
I
to
don't
me.
know if you've
But
heard, but Furrydelphia
Oh, no.
next year, their theme is Spirit Halloween. So
Oh,
Shut up.
no, I am. My wallet is crying in the future.
So I'll see you there.
Yeah. Yeah, so
What a great.
That's awesome.
I
very
just went
much
to
looking forward to
Furpoxlip's
that.
website, and their theme this year is just, it's awesome. It's a midnight dimension, but it's totally based off of the Twilight show.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Twilight Zone theme is sick. The guy who wrote it was from my hometown actually, so we have a lot of Twilight Zone stuff
Oh,
here.
that's cool.
That's awesome.
That's really
Yeah, I wish I could have made it to this year's. I'll be off doing other furry things, but it looks great.
Felix and I want to get our passports and then go to Canada to try one of their cons.
I'm wearing a Canfor shirt right now as we speak.
Really?
I've been, but I stole it. But
You found it at
I stole it
DI?
from my boyfriend. No, and that's mine now. Yoink.
Yeah, I was looking at other Halloween cons, and I did see on the notes as well. You guys mentioned Halloween, and I was like, "Ooh, I've never heard of that. Where is that?" It's in Canada, on the other side of the continent. I'm like,
Yeah,
never mind.
unfortunately.
There's a Halloween.
Howl.
Howl.
Dash
Yeah.
O dash me.
Yeah,
Oh,
Space is
that's
like
genius.
it's coming up.
they called it Halloween. Oh,
I'm like, that's original. You
Yeah.
know, it's just Halloween. Okay, that's cool.
It's funny, you mentioned Spirit Halloween. I was at a Spirit today. I didn't intend on, you know how sometimes you don't intend on going to Spirit Halloween, but then they just appear in random places. You're like,
Yeah.
shit, I have to go. So yeah, it kind of like just poofed into existence where I was. And I was like, well, shit, guess I'm going to have to take a look. And I went in, and every year they've been putting fursuit heads in their like animal section.
Yeah.
Like, every year they get better. And this year I was like, oh my God, this is like,
You're catching
it's
up.
apples to oranges. Still, it's apples to oranges. Like, I think it's great if you're 12 or like you're not sure if you want to do furry, like full blown. You just want to try on a fursuit head and see how you feel about it. It was like $70, which is kind of crazy, but and like the quality was poop. it was really bad.
I mean, I guess you could buy one and then create off of it.
Yeah, I've seen some
That's
people
what I'm
refurbish
wondering.
I've seen a couple people take the kimono head that they have, and the fur isn't like shaved when you buy it, but it apparently shaves down decently, and you can clean it up, and it'll actually look pretty decent.
I think I've seen that. I think I saw a fursuit maker actually buy one of those heads and then shave it down and show how you can actually turn a crappy head into a really good looking one.
It's crazy. They had paws, they had foot paws that were like, I don't know, the foot paws and the hand paws looked pretty okay to me.
Yeah,
They were
the
fun
feet and hands
paws.
especially.
I was like, whoa, this is really good if you have like a black and white character or whatever they had, you know. They had like red, black, white, pink.
Yeah, in terms of like getting people into the fandom, this feels like Dino Mask Plus. Like it feels like Dino Mask is like you just take a Dino Mask and you do what you want with it, and that's like the absolute like ground floor of like this is cheap way to get into it, very accessible for kids, and then you've got the one level above that, which is Spirit Halloween. I've seen a lot of people kind of be like, this is, ruining the market for like a lot of fursuit creators. I'm like, any fursuit creator you find is going to be higher quality than a Spirit Halloween.
Yeah, no, it ain't. The only thing it's doing is making fursuiting more accessible to children. That's all.
Yeah. And like there was a part of me that's like, my culture is not your costume. And then I walked in there and I was like, oh, never mind. Like, I didn't think it. I was like, I didn't think they were this like, I don't know, the fur be glued on in ways it shouldn't be. I was just like, oh, I have nothing to worry about. Like, there's truly no competition there for the artists that are genuinely like creating one of a kind works of art. Even if it's their first time, it'll be 100 times better than just like a random mask. Something I almost caved and bought was, one of you mentioned skull dogs. They had like a dino mask, but instead of that, it was like a skull dog mask in the jaw open. And I was like, this has potential.
Wow.
Like, this is sick. If you painted this or like paper mached it and made it look spooky and put fur around the back of it and like gave it ears, it would be a perfect skull dog.
Yeah, honestly, the skeleton faced ones at Spirit Halloween aren't that bad. The plastic skeleton ears that wouldn't actually exist kind of ruin them. But like if you dribble those off, then you could actually make something decent.
They had a big collection of skeleton animals, one of which was a skeleton spider, which is my favorite because the skeleton spider is just the spider because they have exoskeletons.
Yeah. I was gonna say Halloween like decorations, they love inventing bones. That they just do that every time they make a skeleton. Like, it's ridiculous. I saw like a skeleton horse.
Bones don't belong.
I saw a skeleton horse where it had like bone ears and it had like a full tail that was all bone. I'm like, that's not how horses work.
How horses actually work are they walk on their fingers and they're freaky.
Have you seen?
They do walk on their fingers.
Have you seen the skeleton sewing machine?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my God, yes. That was from Joanne's. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Moment of silence.
Oh my God.
Fabrics. Dark topics.
But wait, Space. Do you know what I'm talking about with the
I'm pulling it up right now.
You need to see it. You're gonna lose your mind. This is so up your alley.
Why is there a foot there? It's so weird and messed up.
Yeah.
It's heartbreaking to see Spirit Halloweens pop up in old Joanne's buildings.
Yeah, we have a Joanne's that I actually used a lot to get like fursuit supplies from. The shell of their former self is just still sitting there with the sign on it. I'm half expecting to drive by and see like a Spirit Halloween sign on it.
Ironically, Spirit Halloween will probably make more profit than they would in 1 month.
Probably, yeah. Which is very. That's so.
Have you seen the Saturday Night Live sketch about Spirit Halloween?
I don't think so.
They're like they come into your town, and whenever something's dilapidated, they bring life back with the Spirit Halloween. Where if you're a warehouse looking for some profit, you can turn. And it's just so funny, and a lot of people responded like negative, like this is just you shouldn't be doing this. And I'm like, I thought it was hilarious because it's literally every time a business closes down, a Spirit Halloween pops up in its place.
It's not just one location. It's like I feel
everywhere.
like that must be the truth. I feel like that must be the truth for like everywhere across the planet Earth. I feel like Spirit Halloween is an entity in and of itself that like can't be explained.
Yeah, no, it can't.
They just appear. Yeah, it's like a SCP. It's cryptic.
Did you know that Spirit Halloween is also it's the same company as Spencer's?
Spencer's Gifts?
That makes That makes so much sense.
Yeah, that's why Spencer's like they're doing all the furry t-shirts, and then that's why Spirit Halloween is doing all the fursuit stuff. And then they sell sometimes they'll sell like the fursuit stuff that they sell at Spirit at Spencer's. And that's why they can afford to only like do stores for like 2 or 3 months for Spirit Halloween, is because that's how they onboard employees to Spencer's.
That is so crazy.
I've always thought they should put Hot Topic next to Spencer's in mall, because it would make sense, right? You got the SFW store, and then you go into Spencer's, and there's the beaded curtain, and you're wondering, well, how come the products out in the front are in the beaded curtain? They probably should be.
Yeah. Now, our mall has the Spencer's is pretty close to the Hot Topic. It's just
almost always.
Yeah.
Almost always. Space, have you seen the furry shirts at Spencer's? They're like crazy.
I have most
of them. Oh my god.
I love.
Yeah, they're really good.
When I was growing up, our mom would never let us go into Victoria's Secret or into a Spencer's Gifts, which made us more wanting to go into both of those stores.
What's Victoria's
Anything
Secret? What is she
young Space, like, I need to go look at the lingerie.
Okay, so side tangent. A couple of us, like, I want to say like 10, maybe 15 years ago, we were walking around a mall, and, you know, I just really hadn't really come into myself as a gay quite yet. And so I was looking at this model, and I was like, damn, those boobs are big. And I go to like cup it, and my friend's like, don't do it. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I just want to know what it feels like. You want to feel a real boob? Grab mine. I'm like, I'm not going to grab it. She's like, grab it. So like grabbed it. And I'm like, oh, that's what a boob feels like. But I was like, forced to grab it.
What a good friend.
I know.
I entrust you with
very
my
supportive.
Breast. That's your best friend.
Your best friend.
Oh,
your very best friend.
My God. That's amazing. That needs to be a tattoo.
Yeah. I love looking back on all those fond memories.
Oh, oh my god! This is dad joke central.
Wow.
Yeah, that's.
So is Trick like going back to like on? Is Trick you would consider Trick to be your persona, or was Trick more like your one-off fursuit? Like,
yeah, right now he's my only Sona. I have like other characters and stuff, mostly D&D characters. I emailed a while in the show. I emailed back and was like, hey, is it okay, like, as a first persona if I just use a D&D character?
I remember that email.
Yeah, that was me.
Yeah. Okay.
Aww.
The problem with that was I designed that character to be the exact opposite of me, so I could get out of my comfort zone when I was role playing. And I was like, I don't really feel related to you at all. So, and then Trick, I kind of ended up making up like just on a whim as a character, because I mean the whole idea of just like a jack-o'-lantern fox is such a novelty. But then once I got the design for the ref sheet, and like once I started, you know, commissioning art and kind of, you know, figuring out like how Trick kind of express themselves, I was like, I'm getting more into this character. I really like it.
It's a fun feeling when you feel them kind of like envelop you, and you're like, oh no.
Yeah, like a stick.
Yeah, no, I'm basically looking at a shrine right now with all of the art that I have commissioned from the cons and stuff that is all hanging up in front of me right now.
Do you have candles burning too, and you kind of pray to the gods?
So, funny you mentioned that. I have so many candles. Because I bought I wasn't sure how long batteries were going to last. So I bought like the tea candles that are in the eyes. I bought like 12 or like 16 or like some big number of them. None of them have died over the past year. Like they all have so much battery. So I just have a bunch of candles that I'm like, what am I going to do with these? So I play Magic the Gathering, and in my bag for the stuff that I bring to my local game store, I just bring candles with me, and I just put them on the playmat just for the vibe.
It's your signature.
It's kind of cool.
Love it.
Yeah, but no, I have so many. I have like 6 or 7 real candles that are like half lit, and I never light them again. They're just sitting up there. I've got fake candles. I got so many candles.
The aesthetic. So this character does suit you.
Yeah, no, it's I'm not sure whether the character suits me or I suit the character, or I was Pavloved into acting like this character. I don't know. But whatever happened, I love it.
So you made this suit specifically for this Halloween con. What was like that first experience like for you?
Oh, it was so fun. I mean, a little socially awkward, because I've grown to learn that crowds are not really my favorite thing, but once I start talking to people, it's just like, these people are awesome. Like they're it's just super fun. And all just seeing all the suits and getting hugs from people and taking pictures and getting all the art, and it's just such a fun time. I'm so excited to go back to FurPoc. Because I only got to go for 2 days last year. Now I get the whole thing.
Every person I know who's gone to FurPoc has nothing but good things to say about it.
Yeah, I've
Like,
also
I feel like
only heard
that
good
con
things.
has a very good energy attached to it.
Yeah, and, well, so one of the other main reasons why I was like, I have to go to FurPoc is they have an event that is literally just going around the hotel rooms and trick-or-treating.
Oh, what the
Oh my
hell? That's awesome!
That's adorable.
It ended up so that we only were able to like hit a couple rooms because we had to like leave because it started a little bit later, I think, than it was supposed to last year, or maybe I just missed it. I don't know. I only got to hit a couple rooms, but I'm so excited to do that this year.
You
There's
get a
no time limit.
stickers, and if you show your ID, you get a little bottle of Fireball.
Oh my god.
The gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah. But no,
When I went to MFF, we busted open a pinata that someone had for their birthday, and all that poured out was all the airline alcohols.
Oh my gosh.
I was like, sweet.
That's the dream.
Yeah.
yeah.
Do
Recently,
you have any like goal cons? Oh, sorry.
oh yeah.
bad.
Just for the whole social thing is like recently at at Furrydelphia, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna like hug as many suitors as I can. Just because like every time I see like a cool suitor, I'm like, I want to go hug them, and then I'm like, I just don't. But now I'm just like, I'm gonna do it. I got like 40 or 50 or something like that, and it was awesome. It was all
I
in
bet
one
your
night.
brain was in such a dopamine high, bro.
Oh, it was
Yeah.
great.
I feel like that's like a good furry litmus test because I feel like I've met a lot of people who are like, I don't know if I'd like it. I'm like, do you like to hug people? Well, if you do,
Yeah.
I know the place for you.
I am basically
Come follow me down this alleyway.
Not suspicious at all.
yeah, I am a hug machine. I love hugs. I love giving, I love getting. I can't get enough of them.
Dun, 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 the hug machine. I feel like every time I hear the word furpoc, I think it's like a virus, kind of like
It does sound like
Chickenpox,
that. Like
you know?
smallpox.
get a vaccination for furpoc.
That's so funny because when I hear it, I think like fur person of color.
That's what
like,
I was gonna say.
Yeah.
I think of
Yeah.
that too. I
But
was
I was
like,
like, no, apocalypse, like the full.
And
the
then I was
full
thinking
name.
like Furrydelphia, and I'm like, would that be like a fuzzy cream cheese?
yeah, and I do
Or a furry cream
I do the
cheese?
opposite.
Your
Whenever I see
cheese will be fuzzy if you leave it in the fridge for too long.
Ew.
whenever I see like BIPOC, I think bipocalypse. What? yeah, I got the opposite going on, but yeah, no, I confused the two, but it's fine.
I think a bisexual person of color.
Yeah, that's
also-
the second thing I go to.
Bisexual person of color.
Uh-huh.
BIPOC.
No, BIPOC.
Oh,
BIPOC,
BIPOC. I
which
guess,
is
yeah.
which is also a thing that like exists. That's like a label that's used often.
I feel like if you're going to call yourself BIPOC, you'd be like a rapper or something.
Bebop.
Bebop.
Skibbity bop.
So earlier in the episode, you said that your original character from D&D wasn't quite you,
Mhm.
and that's when you made Trick, right?
I made them a while ago. They were probably about like 2 years, maybe 2.5 years ago. But
Okay.
yeah.
So would you say that Trick is helping you explore any other type of like part of your identity, or is that character just straight up you?
So that is actually that's kind of where it comes from when I got the ref sheet, where Trick ended up being a lot more androgynous than I thought he was going to be. But when I saw that, I like immediately fell in love with it. Whenever I go to like a sketchbook swap panel at the cons, I love doing those. I've gotten a couple of them they just like think that Trick is a girl, and I'm just like, I kind of love this. This is kind of awesome. I'm sure this means nothing. This means nothing at all, but it's kind of awesome.
Oh.
So there's definitely something in there. There's something stirring, but
There's something stirring. There's something to be
Sometimes-
awoken.
sometimes we make characters thinking that, yeah, this is me. And then that character starts to grow and change. And secretly, you're like mentally growing and changing with them. I think that's the beauty of being able to have a character that is supposed to reflect you. You learn a lot about the character to yourself at the same time.
My friend group calls that persona, like if you have old art of your persona that has changed through time to be more like you and vice versa. We refer to that as persona baby pictures. We're like baby pictures.
I've never heard of that before. That's different.
That's
It's
adorable.
That'd be awesome if you go into someone's house and they have like a photo album, but it's all the fursuits or the transitions of their persona, and you're like, this
old
is what happened
art.
back in 1990, and then in 2000 we went to this one.
And then she grew boobs, and then she grew eyelashes, and then oh, I love that. And like, even if it's just, you know, your day-to-day personality versus maybe like your convention personality or like your more artistic side of yourself, like that's just super cool to have a character that's maybe a bit more fluid.
Yeah.
Characters are really transformative, and I think it's ironic in a way, especially for a Halloween episode, because I feel like a lot of non-furry Halloween topics are about transformation. Like you have werewolves, and you have vampires that turn into bats, and witches that turn into black cats, and it's just really I think that's why so many furries just love Halloween, not just because, oh, I get to wear my fursuit, but like there's something inherently furry about the idea of transforming, whether it's a furry-based topic or not.
Yeah, like beyond that, there's just the idea of like wearing a mask, wearing a costume that can no one's going to judge you for wearing something that you don't usually wear on Halloween.
Yeah.
And I think that gives people a lot of opportunity to experiment and to like really consider like, what do I want to be this year? It like forces you to have some type of self-reflection as to be like, well, how do I want to represent myself? And I think, you know, a lot of people day to day don't have that. They don't have those opportunities to be like, what if I got a little silly with it? Furries do that all the time. We embrace that, but for the average person, you really got to have more of that in your life. And Halloween is like, and everybody gets to do that day.
Yeah.
It's basically just you're dressing up as whatever you want. Here's some candy. You look great. That's the whole holiday. And it's awesome.
It is so good.
Is there any like classic Halloween stuff that inspired Trick? I know the design itself has some obvious things to it, but like, can you think of any media or like childhood memories that kind of tied into this design?
I would say maybe not particularly design wise, because a lot of the design was artistic liberty for the person who did the ref sheet, but just Halloween in general. Have you ever heard of the Halloween Town movies?
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah! Freaking
Those
Disney
were
movies, right?
Every freaking year. My sister and I would watch those back to back to back. We love those. I haven't watched them in a couple of years because I haven't lived with my sister in a while. But like that freaking the skeleton taxi cab driver.
Oh yeah,
it is in my head permanently. I love
Calabar and his revenge, of course.
My god, they're sitting in the movie theater and the grandma's all turned to stone. Oh my god.
The werewolf barber shop.
Oh my! The steam room.
Oh yeah, the ghost steam room.
Oh,
that
God.
room is like etched into the folds of my brain.
Yes, I haven't seen. I need to text my sister and be like, can we please watch the Halloween Town movies together? So my sister, she just had her first kid a couple days ago. They just got born, so we can introduce the kids to Halloween Town.
Yeah, start them young. It's good for them. Have you ever seen the Scary Godmother movies?
Yes. Tell me why half of those characters are gay.
I was literally just about to say, watch those movies. I know more than half our audience is going to be like, I've seen those movies. No, watch them again. And I need you to understand that in the context, all of like the male monsters living in the house are gay. It makes the movies 100,000 million billion times better. They're in a gay polycule together. I swear to God.
They absolutely are.
If you watch closely, you see them bicker with each other in a way that's quite interesting.
Would you argue that things like skeletons are technically anthropomorphic, or are they just because they're people?
I was gonna say that's a good question. I mean, so technically, anthropomorphizing is taking like an animal or an inanimate object and making it human, and a skeleton is an inanimate object. It is not alive.
It's not human anymore.
Yeah.
So technically, an alive skeleton is an anthropomorphic human.
So what you're saying is a live skeleton is a persona if you try hard enough.
Yes.
Yes.
My bone sona.
I
My
mean,
bones.
skull dogs. Skull dogs, there you go.
True, skull dogs. And werewolves, of course.
I can't
Well,
remember the name
duh.
of this one specific movie. There was
So I was looking up furry themed conventions, and this one totally took me off guard. One of them is called Spooktacular, and it's
What?
located
Oh my God.
in Utah.
Dog.
I
you
didn't
gotta
even
go.
know about this. I would have never thought to even look for a furry
Space, you gotta
convention. in
go.
I know,
You
that's
have
what
to
I
go.
was
When is
thinking.
it?
It's October 25th. It's just one day from 12 to 8 p.m.
You have to
Go.
go. You must.
I think I will. I must, and I probably will.
And then we can record a review.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. The question is how much.
I love their logo. It's so MS Paint, but I love it.
What is Halloween decoration but MS Paint?
Basically,
True.
yeah.
Like the classic papers you would hang up on the wall, and
At the bottom of their
elementary
webpage, they have a little
calendars.
dog wearing a pumpkin costume. It's adorable. Okay, I love this.
I think back very fondly when I think of like my favorite Halloween nostalgia. I think of like the classroom parties we would have at elementary school with like
Yes.
orange punch and like little activities and things.
They got the Monster Mash playing in the background.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
So I think that's another reason why Halloween is probably one of my favorites. Is like that's the one holiday where you have like a school party, because the other holidays
Yeah,
you're
you
off.
can't no more.
You're
Yeah,
either
true.
off from school or they're not important enough. But Halloween is in that like one sweet spot where you celebrate it at night after you get home from school. And
Right.
my school had like costume parades.
Cute.
So we
Yeah, mine
would-
did too.
We would basically get like a couple hours in the middle of the day where we'd all have our costumes and we'd walk around like the town with like all the school districts and we'd all be wearing our costumes. It was awesome.
When did you graduate?
Yeah, so I graduated high school in 2020. What a year.
Oh wow. Okay.
I graduated 2019. So
What?
we're not too far. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
25.
skated right out of there. Jeez.
Yeah,
damn. I graduated college at that time.
Oh my god. Good lord.
I teach high school, and I still try to. No other teachers like decorate for holidays really, but for Halloween I decked my classroom out. I changed up the
As you
lights, to be
should.
Halloween lights. I
Yeah.
got a glowing pumpkin. I like put webs all over the place, and the fire marshal actually came in today, and they stepped in and looked around, and they're like, after Halloween you have to take this down. And I was like, no
Really?
shit, Sherlock, what do you think I'm gonna do? Keep it up.
Happy Thanksgiving. Woo!
Yeah, like, bro, yeah, this is a fire hazard. Where? What is the fire hazard?
Oh my god.
Honestly, happy Thanksgiving. Woo is the perfect vibe.
Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah.
We keep Halloween going. As long as the leaves are not green, it's Halloween.
It's Halloween.
Yes, we
Wow,
love
beautiful.
a rhyme.
We love a little limerick. So lovely. Yeah, I haven't gotten any Halloween themed art in a while, but I was like mindlessly scrolling FA earlier today and I was like, wow, there's a lot of like your character here's, and I don't know, I love seeing like furry Halloween themed art. There's a ton of it out there.
And the
I recommend-
icons.
Yes, and the icons. Oh, I need to get Halloween themed art so bad.
I'm in such like a weird position with like the Halloween theme stuff because one, I'm trying to save money to get like money for commissions at Furpok for Halloween themed stuff because I'm sure that will be there.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
But also, I'm kind of always Halloween themed.
Yeah.
Right?
So I'm like, is double dipping, is that too much? But
Double
then again,
Double dip.
can I really be too much?
Some people have characters that will change throughout the seasons. Like I know, I can't remember her name. She's a YouTuber. Her blue like canine character around Halloween turns evil.
I love that.
And I know
An evil now.
Telephone has like a winter coat where they turn white.
Oh,
I thought about
Yeah.
doing that because stoats do turn white in the winter, but like I don't know, I feel like I'm a
Just
fall
get the snow turns white during the winter.
stoats. Weasel.
Oh, I would hope it does.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
sure hope it does.
yeah, road work ahead.
Road work. Yeah.
I'm dead. That's so funny.
Snow work ahead. Yeah, I sure hope it does.
I sure hope it does.
Have any of you guys oh my god. Have any of you gone to like Halloween themed furry events, specifically like locally? Because I know the kickback I had at my apartment was pretty much that, because most of my friends are furries, and the ones who aren't furries walked into the party to a bunch of fursuiters just hanging around and drinking apple cider.
I bet they had the time of their lives.
Oh, you know what? They did have a good time, and they know other friends I did invite, or the coworkers I did invite, know that I'm a furry, so it wasn't like a surprise to them, but it was just funny.
Yeah, they weren't expecting it.
Yeah.
I haven't had enough time in the fandom to experience this.
I almost went. There was a reason I couldn't go. I don't remember what it was, but in Michigan, I know that they do like an annual trip to a apple farm. Like they do apple picking in first.
Oh, yeah.
Apple picking.
And like do a hayride and
So
stuff.
fun.
I
The
thought that
apple
was so cute. The apple orchard. Quite literally, yes. Oh, I know what I was gonna say. I was thinking about this. I was like, okay, I love werewolves, but my character is a weasel, so I can't go from a weasel to a wolf. I guess I could, but it's kind of stupid. So I was like, what would a weasel like werewolf form be? And then I was like, oh my god, a Wolverine. So I've been thinking about designing a Wolverine with like werewolf traits that would be like the werewolf version of my persona.
Cute.
I think that would make a really cool suit.
Can you
I have the
imagine-
vampire version of that idea. I want to have.
What do you mean?
I want to have. You know how like okay, so this is anyone heard of Wizard 101?
Yeah.
Of course.
Okay.
Of course.
Do you know the vampire spell in Wizard 101?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the animation is like a coffin comes up out of the ground, and the top half comes off, and it's a menacing face, and then the whole coffin opens, and it's just like a big head on a tiny, goofy ass bat body. I want to do that with Trick. I want to have a tiny little bat body with just like the normal head just sitting on it, and I want to have something with that.
Little wings and little feet.
Yeah. Trick started basically completely fox, but like as I've like continued with it, I'm just like, nah, he's half bat.
The batification process.
Bats
I
are
mean,
awesome.
bats and foxes can look pretty similar depending on what type of bat you're looking at.
That's the justification. I'm like, I don't have to change the design. I can just say he's half bat, and they kind of look the
They're
same.
flying foxes.
Yeah, we went to the Philly Zoo, and they have like a little like an inside area of the building where they just have like 25 bats all in like one like enclosure, and I was like, this is the best. They're so awesome. I love. They crawled on the floor, and I was like, oh. Apparently they have. I don't remember what type of bat it was, but apparently that type of bat has like a social hierarchy where the ones that like crawl on the floor for food are like the lesser bats, and I'm like, I feel you, lesser bat.
Yeah, I feel you, bro.
But they're so adorable. I love them.
You've seen that GIF of the bat that's eating the banana, right?
Yes.
And it says Wagoogus Jr. on the bottom. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of right now.
I think one of the stickers I have in one of the sticker packs I use is from like a bat sona, and they have the bat eating a big ass banana.
They're so cute.
It's so cute.
Wagoogus.
They're sky puppies.
They really are.
I'm here. I'm just typing and
I brain farted really bad. I was trying to read
So
it out.
it got quiet.
Oh. You know what? What about, have you ever heard of Inktober?
yes.
Ooh.
Isn't that
It's a drawing challenge. So typically you pick a prompt.
Yeah.
People make tons of prompts. So you pick a prompt and you try to draw something every day that pertains to that prompt. And I feel like that would be a fun way to get somebody to develop like their own Halloween or spooky themed character, where every day you try a different prompt that could connect to your character or different character designs. That might be a fun activity for anybody who wants to try and design a spooky character. Find some Inktober prompts and mess around with them.
And you don't have to color it
No.
because it's just ink.
I mean, I
Just colors.
specialize in ink and wood burns, and I'm like, my favorite thing is that I don't have to color any of this.
I did Inktober once, and it was very difficult for me.
It is, yeah.
Because like drawing every day is hard.
2 minutes ago, I disconnected. Everyone got quiet, and I just went, ooh, it got quiet. I thought, yeah. All right, I'm back, though. I'm back. I don't know what happened.
We're so bad.
We were talking about Inktober. Have you ever heard of Inktober?
I have, and it makes me jealous.
Yeah, I mean, even if you don't draw every day, just taking some prompts that you think are fun could be a good way to develop a character. If somebody wants to make a spooky character or practice making their character more emotive, like I've never successfully done an Inktober every single day of October, but I've participated in like 2 or 3 of the prompts, and it's just satisfying.
There's one artist I follow on Twitter who I've only ever seen do like furry stuff, and one of their things for Inktober, they drew a human, and I was like, whoa, hold on, what? This looks very strange.
Uncanny.
What is it? What is this? It's like the image of like a chat where it's like, hello, furry artist commissioner. I'd like to commission some human art, please. And it's the Joker like on the phone. It felt like that.
No, I didn't think about that.
But no, I've been seeing so many posts of like Inktober, Drawtober, that kind of stuff, and I'm like, I gotta get back into drawing.
I think it's good to do it once. If you're an artist, even if you're not an artist and you're thinking about like getting into drawing, it's a good like way to like flex your muscles, your drawing muscles, and like, I don't know, you do see improvements, or you do see yourself get more creative as it goes on.
I yearn for a point in my life where I have enough free time to do Inktober.
It could even just be little doodles, though, like sticky note doodles, Inktober.
Or even stick figures.
I do not have
that's your favorite
brain capacity.
That would actually
to limit myself
that would
to
be
doodles.
Really cool if someone did like a stick figure like pose each day, and then after Inktober was over, they did a flip through of the animation.
Oh yeah,
that'd be
that's
cool.
fun.
That would be cool.
If I have an idea for a thing, I'm like, you must go all out for the idea, and halfway through, you will lose motivation.
But you didn't do that for your fursuit. The fact that you have a fursuit that is fully complete and functional right now stands opposed to that philosophy.
Very true.
Technically, it's a mini partial, so I stopped.
No, that's not true.
I'm kidding.
A suit is a suit. You didn't even have a reference sheet. You wouldn't even know what to do.
True. Yeah, I had no idea. No.
Speaking of your suit, are you gonna wear it for any Halloween events this year? Since it's so normal to wear costumes on Halloween.
Is 2.0 going to be a full suit? I'm curious.
I would love for 2.0 to be a full suit, but I have to be the right body shape to be this character before I get a full suit of this character.
You'd be surprised.
Also, not in the budget right now.
Yeah.
Fair. It is so expensive.
Even making it is like...
Making is more expensive than people are like, oh, I could just make it. It's like, okay, but it's a lot of money. Like the startup, if people have a lot of fur and foam and stuff in their house, it's not terrible, but buying everything from scratch is like, ooh.
Crazy.
You know what else is expensive? All the tools.
Yeah, like that 3D printer.
Like, I'm not going to lie. It was fun. Like, it was really fun to make, but like, I didn't save money.
No.
I did not. I didn't really I wasn't the most frugal, but I did not save money.
It's good for the soul, though. I think that it gives the character like a different type of life. Like when you make it, it's like, it's like Frankenstein. You're like, my creation.
It's alive.
You wear it for the first time.
It's alive. I'm alive.
You just reminded me, I don't know how you reminded me, but once I'm done with the 2.0, I want to turn the 1.0 into a lamp.
Oh my god.
A lamp? I was expecting like a plushie.
A chandelier. A trophy hunted.
But yeah, I want to get
fursuit head is the middle and a bunch of different paws or like the chandelier.
You should just mount it on your wall like a hunting wall, but it's all like fursuit heads.
Yeah.
No, people do that, and I'm like, that's actually genius. Because right now it's just like sitting on a table.
I would love to go into like a house that was for sale and see that on the wall, and I'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna buy this house. I'm gonna buy it now.
Hey, if the suits came with it, instant. Yeah. Ooh. Go quiet. It's the ghosts.
So I know Pride Month is June, not October, but Atlanta's a bit different. We actually have our Pride celebration in October because in June it's too hot. It's too dangerous to have any kind of celebration in the South.
The gays will melt.
Yeah, the gays will melt. So at our Atlanta Pride event, there's a lot of blending of queerness and Halloween together because the gays love dressing up. Like it could be a fursuit. hands down. It could be a fursuit. It could be just an outfit. It could be drag. It doesn't matter.
Trash.
A lot of, yes, that too. A lot of queers just love dressing up and exploring their identity internally and externally, right? And I feel like Halloween is a good way to connect to that because it's technically religious neutral. I know some people could connect like pagan ideologies and things into it, but when it comes to social norms, it's mostly religiously neutral. So a lot of queer people who might be uncomfortable with more religious holidays, they can connect to it a little easier. And I don't know, the gays just love dressing up. So
the gays love dressing up. Gay Halloween is like a whole other
it's so
thing.
different. And you know what else is really gay? The furry fandom.
What is really
That
gay?
too.
You?
The furry
Segue.
Yeah.
The furry fandom is also mostly queer, right? So what would you guys say is the big connection between this trifecta? You have the gays, you got furries, and you have Halloween.
I call that the Holy Trinity.
right there.
I don't
that
know about
legit. Yeah, it's like a threesome. It's perfect.
Oh. 3 good ingredients for a good old time. Yeah, everyone
Absolutely.
in that demographic
I think
loves dressing
I
up.
think it could be a couple of reasons. One could be that, like Pride, it gives us a reason to be able to celebrate and not feel like, I guess, judgment about it in a setting that works for us. And so in the Halloween situation, it gives us an excuse to dress up and be more flamboyant than we normally are because it's Halloween and no one gives a shit.
I was going to say that, like, I don't have, like, growing up, I wasn't, like, super involved in, like, any, like, queer spaces or stuff because most of the time, like, I'm bi, but I grew up basically as just, like, a straight white guy. I was going to say that, like, I don't really have too many personal experiences, like, dressing up very flamboyantly, but then I think about my Halloween costumes, and then I quickly take that back and realize that every single Halloween
was gay Halloween.
took it as an opportunity to dress very not straight.
Can you give us an example?
Papyrus from Undertale.
Oh yeah, Papyrus is not straight, dude.
No.
Steed from Our Flags Mean Death. Our Flag Means Death.
Yes,
that's
agree.
another great one. A very not straight version of one of the founding fathers. I don't remember who it was, which I ran a mile in track in that costume.
Okay.
I love
Oh
that.
my god,
That's delicious.
What's the redheaded one? Whatever that one is, that was me.
insane!
Thomas
Actually, I wasn't
Jefferson?
expecting that. That one
I
was a
don't
curveball.
Yeah, no, it was.
That was a good
Whatever I dressed up as was. It's basically like the straight white guy version of Mickey Binder Thomas Jefferson. So, you know, take that for what you will.
That's in our wall of fame for sure. Like
it's a
that's
canon
really
event.
good.
Do you think with
Canon event.
Do you think with your fursona not only being a fursona but being Halloween themed makes it a little more flexible when it comes to exploring your identity through it?
Oh, I mean, yeah, I went to a FurCon and I bought like
Hell yeah,
thigh-high socks and stuff like that just because it had the same pattern, and I'm like,
Slay!
I will never wear these in any other context. However, it feels great in this context.
Yep. That's what they all say.
Without the fandom and Halloween kind of being there, you may have never explored that in the first place. you know?
Probably not. No.
You know, whenever I hear people saying like wearing knee-high socks, the first thing I immediately think of is this animation of this guy who's sitting on the couch just watching TV, and his girlfriend walks in with what looks like to be an obscene object, and he can't explain it. Oh, it was a wand. And she's like looking at, no one speaks. And then he grabs it and then he says something of the power, and he transforms into Sailor Moon, but in the most like grotesque, amazingly gay way possible. So, and I just like, every time I think of someone putting on tights, that's exactly what I think of, just transforming into Sailor Moon.
Space, I think you should be Sailor Moon for Halloween. I think that you should be Space Bear, but Sailor Moon.
Yes.
I think that would be
I
amazing.
agree.
What if it
That can
was
be our thumbnail. I'd love to draw your persona as
butt
Sailor
face
Moon.
Sailor Moon? It's a butt, it's a
What's
butt face,
that?
but I'm also, I don't know. It just came up in my head. I just
Butt
thought it would be
face.
fun. Never mind. Butt cheeks.
No, I could make something work.
I
Fear not.
can imagine
I'll
it.
make it work.
I can imagine it.
You can't refuse face. Fear not. I just had to
Yeah.
mentally process.
I'm doing
Not
the
everybody
rotate a cow in your
listening,
mind,
right?
but with butt face Sailor Moon.
Oh
so.
yeah.
Not everybody listening to this episode, like pausing to look at the thumbnail and double check.
It would be great.
Sneak
though,
it in
like,
there. Get in the corner.
If my persona did like a full like Sailor Moon transition, but all that really happened was just glitter that was placed on me. And so now I'm just fabulous.
Or glitter that you fart out.
Yeah.
That's very useful. It's just all like the power, like theme music, all the sparkling, and then and you're just sitting there. If I could animate any better, I feel like I'd tackle that. That would be
Wonderful.
Oh my goodness! Happy Halloween, you guys! What a joyous
Oh, joyous
collection
queen.
of thoughts. A joyous
You
ween.
know that there's a picture that just never leaves my head, and it's a jack-o'-lantern that I think is like maybe a month old, and it like wilts so that it looks like it's like gritting its teeth, and it just underneath
yeah.
it's ween.
It's weird.
It's ween.
I see a lot of people will be like, "That's how white people age."
Yeah, it is. Yep. That is the whitest pumpkin ever.
That's so true.
Yeah.
That's so good.
I can't imagine what it looked like before it wilted, though, because like
Because it's so wilted.
if you pulled up, this is so stupid.
You need to do a draw over of that, but as your Sona.
I really do.
Trick
would be
is
like-
wilting.
That would be a great Telegram sticker
It will be.
for when people suck the life out of you.
Where is that video? I have to show it to you guys now.
I love when we have media sharing time.
I
This
forgot
is
there
the
was
pickle
a
for
trend a
sure.
while ago that was just like dumbass pumpkin, where it was like
Dumbass
Yeah.
pumpkin.
yeah, where they it would cut out like the biggest like 2-tooth grin, and they would take one of the pieces and make it like the tongue, and it would just stick out, and they'd be like, yeah. So
You should really take like all of those stupid pumpkins and then like keep the pumpkin as is and
Yeah.
color pick and just
I
kind of
need to
scribble
make
over
more
it and have
Telegram
those be your
stickers.
telegrams.
I
It's
bounce back and
so
forth
fun, but
between-
it's so hard.
I bounce back and forth between my fiance making Telegram stickers for me making Telegram stickers, and then I have like one artist that I commission for some other stickers and stuff.
I just like stealing other people's stickers.
I love stickers. Stickers so good.
Sticker.
I'm a sticker enjoyer.
Thanks so much for joining us on this Halloween episode, Trick. If any of our listeners have cool spooky themed characters, whether it's a skull dog or a jack-o'-lantern cat or any other Halloweeny themed personas and fursuits, feel free to email us some pictures at talktothemuzzle@gmail.com. We'd love to see them.
And to all the good friends.
Oh my God.
Bleh. I don't
Yeah.
say blah blah blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
God. And Trick, do you want to plug anything to help our folks find you?
The only place you'll find me that I will be doing anything in any sort of way posting will be the Straight from the Muzzle group chat, because that's where I'm the most active on all of my socials. So you should tell them where to find it.
It's on Telegram, linked below. Hit that subscribe button, y'all. Don't
Kick
forget
that
to hit
bell.
that bell. Yeah. And yeah, join our chat. It's a great little community.
It's constantly active. I'll wake up in the morning at like 6 and there'll be like 30 to 60 missed messages. And I'm like, what are you talking about in the middle of the night? My God.
They sure do love
They
the
do.
yap.
I've got 157 unread notifications right now. That's how active
Oh
I
my
was.
God.
Nocturnal furry.
For real, though.
And I checked it right before we started recording.
Well, you guys all know the deal. Like Sparrow said, you can email us, or was it Kyra that said that? Could have been both. Which one? Who said that?
I don't remember.
Okay. You can find us on Twitter and on Blue Sky, though we're not very social on there. We only just post the episodes that are coming out. If you really want to socialize with us or the crew of the podcast, it would be that Telegram group, and that link is down below in the description that you guys can join. It'll be a join request, and then either Deer or myself will reach out to you to verify that you are a legit person and not some scammer, and then go from there.
And then go from there.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us on our spooky Halloween episode.
You can't see it, but there's
I couldn't
spooky
miss it.
smoke over here. No, I'm just
Your house is
the
on
fog
fire.
is rolling in. Oh no!
Oh God.
call 911.
You better put it out.
All right,
oh,
folks.
guys, that was a
Well,
good one.
y'all have a great day, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Catch you on the flip
Bye.
side.
Bye.